Hey guys, it's your girl Ruby with another beauty video. So if you're new to my channel, I love creating content about beauty, self-care, lifestyle, and creativity. So if you're into all of that, this channel might just be for you. I am so excited to be making this beauty video. It's gonna be specifically on my lip combo. I am trying to do a very peachy, very youthful, and like vivacious type of makeup look. I already went in with my foundation, my powder, and my blush. As you can see, it's giving slight blush blindness, which I don't mind because the sun is shining, winter is receding. I am finally entering that spring warm weather that I want to be in. My Latina body is crying out for some sun, for a nice tan, and I am feeling so excited and just ready to finish my makeup look. The lip combo, since I already did my skin, I'm gonna go in with e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner. It's called Mauve Aside instead of Move Aside. And I'm just gonna grab my mirror so I can be a little bit closer. I'm going to outline my lips. I have one side of my lips higher than the other, and even like I feel like my face proportions are not even, so I have to even them out with makeup because I feel like one of my cheekbones is a little bit higher, even one of my eyes is a little bit more lazy than another. It used to not always be like that. I don't know if something happened to me, like anxiety, stress, kind of made like one side of my face slightly uneven, but it's not as noticeable when I do my makeup if I'm careful about it. So I got my lip liner on. My top lip looks much more big and defined, which is what I'm going for. My pets are going crazy right now. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, oh my god, they're just playing so much right now. I'm gonna go in with e.l.f.'s lip tint. This is one of my favorite lip tints. It's called Cherry Cola, and it gives off this really warm, almost like brick tone to it. So it's not a like vibrant red or pink. See, it's like a brick type of red. It goes so well with brown and like darker nuded lip liners. So yeah, you can layer it. I kind of like to aerate it so that it dries up, and because it is a lip tint, it's not a lipstick or a lip gloss. So I really like drying it up. I'll like smack my lips together or use a fan or my hands to dry it out. And then I'm going to go in with a second layer as soon as it's dry, because while it's wet, I feel like you can't really get a second layer on. It kind of like just glides all over the place. It's a very watery. Lip tints are extremely watery. They're not glossy or sticky. And now I've darkened it. And again, a little tap tap, and then we're just gonna let the air dry this out. Like, I don't know, can you see that? It's not a bright red, it's not a pink. It has like a brown undertone under that red. Okay, we are gonna go in. I hope my microphone doesn't die. We're gonna go in with my P. Louise palette, which I've had since forever. And we're gonna go with their You Give Me Butterflies palette in purple. And I'm using the I Lilac You a Lot, which is like a very light purple. I'm dipping my brush into it, and then I'm gonna go all over my eyelid. I like that the lighting is doing really great. My best friend got me these amazing lights, like light panels, to help me have just better lighting for my videos. I am so happy. Thank you, Bestie. They do a great job picking up on color. Um, so yeah, you guys can see it's a beautiful purple, which I think goes great with the glowy spring theme, and it goes great with my dress. We got the purple eyeshadow on. I'm going with a smaller eyeshadow brush. It's like teeny tiny. I like this for the inner corner of my eyes. So I'm going to go with the palette called Il Maquillage. I got this from a BoxyCharm box. And I'm going to go in, it doesn't have a name, but it's like a highlighter type of color. It's probably the only color of this palette that I really like. And I'm just picking up some product. And I'm going to put it on the inner corner of my eyes because I do want a little highlighted inner eye corner moment. I don't know if that's picking up. It's very subtle, but it's there. You know, subtle, but it's there. Oop, there goes the brush. There goes my brush. I'm going to go in a little bit more, and then I'm going to go in the bottom close to like the waterline. I just want a little highlight glowy moment. The light's definitely picking up on this one more. I'm gonna go in with a lot of mascara. I don't want eyeliner. Like I said, I want this really coquette, really light on the eyes. So I'm gonna add, not eyeliner, I'm gonna add mascara. I was looking for my brand new mascara and I think I left it at my boyfriend's house. So this is just gonna have to do. And I believe this was Maybelline. It doesn't even have the name anymore because I've used it so much. I had bought a new mascara that I really liked from the company Revolution Makeup, but I'm pretty sure I left it. It is like nowhere to be found right now. If I find it, I'll just add it. But right now, this is what we're going to have to go with. I want a big and bold moment for the eyelashes. My eyelashes tend to grow downwards, and therefore you can't really appreciate them unless I comb them up. They grow more slanted down. But I don't want eyeliner. Eyeliner tends to kind of take away from the length of the eyelashes, and then your focus is on the eyeliner, not the natural lashes. I haven't really been using false lashes because false lashes are cute and whatnot, but I love when you have like a thin, you know, like I'm really into like the thin natural lash look. Of course, you could go for thinner false lashes or individual lashes, or even lash extensions really help just accentuate your natural lashes and your natural eye shape. But I'm not really into heavy lashes at the moment because they weigh down on your eye. They make your eyes look more sleepy and shut down or turn down instead of cat-like and flared up. So I just like taking a lot of mascara and like coating the ends of my lashes and pushing them up and out to the side, or like rubbing them side to side a little bit, wiggling them as I comb up and out. And it kind of like gives them more of a slanted look. Like I feel like it looks so good. So I like shake, 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 and I pull up and out. Shake, 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 pull up and out. And I focus more on the ends of my eyes. And I'm going to do it one more time on each side. Shake, 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 wiggle it up, and push, like pull up and out. Pull up and out. And then again, I'm just dipping it. I could not find my new mascara. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle and push up and out. focusing on the ends of my, like the end of the lashes. You see that? It's more like long on the end. Very nice. And I also like giving some attention to my bottom lashes. So I'm gonna go with the tip and I'm going to comb out my bottom lashes because I like them to be more prominent and dark. Like I like to be able to see that I have quite a bit of bottom lashes. And I just gently comb them out. And I think it gives a very natural cuteness to the eye. Like I don't feel like I need any eyeliner. If you want to add eyeliner, you're more than welcome to. I usually like using two mascaras. I'll use the thick one first to pack on the product, and then I'll use the thin spoolie afterwards to brush them out. You can also do this with spoolies that have no mascara, just the individual spoolies that are meant to not put on any product but just comb out your eyebrows or eyelashes. And you can also use that if you just don't want to keep on adding product. But I am not shy with makeup. I'm all about being extra. And if you are too, you're more than welcome to join me and embrace that. But if you're more shy with makeup and you like more of a natural look, you can always just buy that clear mascara or just buy those spoolies that do not come with mascara, just the individual spoolies, and use that to comb out your eyelashes as well. And it'll help just kind of separate them, lift them up, and push them forward. So do what makes you feel comfortable. At the end of the day, it's your skin, it's your face, and you should be able to do what makes you feel beautiful and unique and makes you feel safe in your skin. Now that my eyes are done, I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to take a e.l.f. Eyebrow wax. It's called a brow laminating gel, but it looks more like a white wax. And I'm going to just comb and press my eyebrows back. I even go in with my finger and just help like pat the product in. I'm going to do the same comb up and out, up and out, and then take my finger and kind of like dab it around. So it kind of does make it like your eyebrows feel like laminated and stuck back. Now that I did that, my eyebrows are looking a little bit wild, but now I'm gonna go in with a e.l.f. This is the like a brown tinted gel, and I'm gonna go back and I'm going to, in the same direction that I combed out the eyebrow, I'm gonna go in with my gel. This has a light tint, nothing crazy, but it does make your eyebrows look a little bit thicker and more combed and like tamed. My eyebrows are not the same shape right now. I have to give them some love and attention. I feel like they're not really at the shape where I want them to be. But I'm trying to work with what I have at the moment. Going in with my finger and just shaping it a little bit. Okay. But we are gonna fix that with a liquid brown brow. I cannot for the life of me. It's like this little thing, and I'm gonna comb in some individual like hairs and even them out. Okay, I have you guys a little bit closer to me so you can see what I'm doing. And I have my mirror here, so I'm gonna go and I'm going to lightly comb in between my eyebrows any hairs that I think look uneven, extending a little bit. Blending a little bit this part of the eyebrow. And then the other one. Okay, I am going to go in with my concealer. And, I recommend that you should do your eyebrows before doing your mascara. I mean, your eyeshadow. But it's okay. I wasn't really thinking. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do my eyebrows, to be honest. So I'm just going in with some of this concealer. And I'm giving it the shape that I want. Because I got a little bit too much eyebrow tint in the bottom. Then I'm going to you can take a small brush or like the tip of your beauty blender. And I'm going to dab, 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 dab. I love this beauty blender so much. I love using it when I like dip it in water and like it gets all poofy and huge. Cause I don't know. I just love how it blends everything. There we go. I'm also not afraid of using the fingers that God gave me. Like, that's why we have fingers to blend and do things ourselves without the need of all of these tools that consumerism tells us we need. Like, yeah, they're fun, but we also have our fingers to kind of go into the cracks and crevices of our eyebrows and kind of fix up that makeup on our own. And there we go. I'm gonna go a little bit on the top. And there, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the eyebrows for today. I'm gonna leave them like that. They look much better. They were way too thick earlier. I think I'm just going to go in a little bit. There we go. That looks a little darker. There we go. There we go. Looking much better. My nose. Oh, my nose itches. See, oh. Seasonal allergies, y'all. Okay. And that is it for me. I'm going to spray my makeup sealer, my Revolution Super Flex Ultra Glow Illuminating Fixing Mist. This is normally the one I love from L'Oreal, the Infallible 3-second setting mist. It's 36-hour proof, so it holds your makeup for 36 hours. I love this because this almost feels like a hairspray but for your face. But I've also been loving, now for spring and summer, I've been really enjoying this glowy one from Revolution. So I just spray this everywhere. As you can see, I put a lot. I like shake it because it has specks of gold in it, like shimmery gold. I'm not afraid of going in heavy, so it looks really wet. And then I take my fan and I dry it, and it melts all of the makeup together. And I really, really, really like the end result. It's very shiny, very glowy, very melted and like seamless. I have textured skin and problematic skin, so I'm still trying to figure out how to make my makeup look seamless, because a lot of times my makeup kind of sinks into that texture that my skin has, and it's really hard to make perfect looking skin. But at the end of the day, no one's perfect. No skin is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Perfection is an illusion, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So not everyone may like my makeup look. Not everyone may agree with all of the steps or all of the things I do. But at the end of the day, what's important is that I'm living for myself. I'm creating a makeup look that makes me feel satisfied and happy and vibrant, and just, it's something different, because I don't like looking the same all the time. I don't like doing the same makeup all the time, the same routine. I like breaking out of my routine, trying new things, trying new looks, and just experimenting, being thankful for what I have, for my natural traits, for my natural look without makeup, but also really enjoying to experiment with makeup and to have fun and to embrace my femininity. So I really suggest that you do the same. If you are open to experimenting, if you are open for doing something different and daring, or even just a little touch of makeup, a little touch of glow, do what makes you feel genuine, what makes you feel unapologetically you, what makes you feel beautiful, because every woman deserves to feel beautiful and to feel unique. Don't ever compare yourself to anyone, right? There's no one quite like you. You could be inspired by other people's looks and outfits, but always be true to what makes you happy. Don't compare yourself. Don't feel envious because no one has what you have. No one has what anyone else has. They can try to replicate. They can try to become, inspired. And that's inspiration is a beautiful thing. We should all be inspired and empowered by beautiful women, by beautiful men, whatever you identify as. We are all flesh and bone. We all have our imperfections. And in somebody's eyes, you're going to be absolutely gorgeous. So express yourself. I hope you enjoyed this makeup look. I am going to do my hair quickly. I just had to do that little pause for moments, that little monologue, that introspection moment. I love my makeup. I'm satisfied with my makeup. I like how it turns out. Yes, the lips are bold. They're definitely what's popping up more in this makeup look, but I'm happy with it. Would I go a little bit more nude? I think I would probably go a tad bit more nude. Let me know what you think in the comments. But it is a lip stain. It's not going anywhere. And yeah, just give a bit of a nice contrast to the paleness of the eyes. So I am excited. I'm going to do my hair really quick without talking. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this. Get ready with me.